Good morning. I'm Nandini Kumani from CSCB, and today I'm going to talk about bookkeeping and accounting. So, according to GLE, the accounting system has two stages. The first is the making of routine records in the prescribed form and according to set rules of all the events which affect the financial state of the organization. And the second is the summarization from time to time of the information that is contained in the records, its presentation in a significant form to the interested parties, and its interpretation as an aid to decision making by these parties. And these two stages, the first stage is known as bookkeeping, and the second stage is known as accounting. Now, talking about bookkeeping involves the chronological recording of all the financial transactions that have been made in a set of books in a systematic manner. And talking about accounting is concerned with the maintenance of accounts, giving stress to the design of the system of records, the preparation of reports based on the recorded date, and the interpretation of these reports. The distinction between bookkeeping and accountancy. Thus, the terms bookkeeping and accounting are very closely related throughout. There is a subtle difference as mentioned below. The first is object. The object of bookkeeping is to prepare original books of accounts. It is restricted to journal entries, subsidiary books, and ledge accounts only. On the other hand, the main object of accounting is to record, analyze, and interpret the business transactions that have been carried on. The second point of view is over the level of work. The bookkeeping is restricted to the level of work. Clerical work is mainly involved in case of bookkeeping. On the other hand, when you talk about accountancy, it is all concerned with all the level of management. The third point of view is on the basis of principles of accountancy. In bookkeeping, accounting concepts and conventions will be followed by all of them without any difference. On the other hand, when you talk about the accountancy, various firms, they follow various methods of reporting and various methods of interpretation in accounting. The fourth is the final result. In bookkeeping, it is not possible to know the final result of the business every year. But in the case of accounting, you will know the final result of the business every year. The meaning of accounting. Thus, bookkeeping is an art of recording the business transactions in the books of original entry and the ledgers, whereas talking about accounting, accountancy begins where bookkeeping ends. Accountancy means the compilation of accounts in such a way that one is in a position to know the state of all the affairs of the business. The work of an accountant is to analyze, to interpret, and review the accounts and draw the conclusions with a view to guide the management in chalking out the future policy of the business. All the work that you do in the case of accountancy is you analyze, you interpret, and you review the accounts and you draw conclusions from it. And accountancy begins at the stage where this bookkeeping ends. Now, the American Institute of Certified Public Accounts, AICPA, it defines it as the art of recording, classifying, and summarizing in a significant manner, and in terms of money transactions and events, which are in part at least of a financial character, and interpreting the results thereof. Thus, accounting is an art of identifying, recording, summarizing, and interpreting the business transactions of financial nature. Hence, accounting is the language of business. You do analyze, you interpret, and you summarize all the business transactions which are of financial nature. And that is why accounting is also known as the language of business. Now, there are a few branches of accounting which are listed as in the slide. And the important branches of accounting are financial accounting, cost accounting, management accounting, inflation accounting, and human resource accounting. These are a few very important branches of accounting. Now, talking about financial accounting, the purpose of accounting is to ascertain the financial results, that is, profits or losses in the operations during a specific period. It is also aimed at knowing the financial positions, that is, assets, liabilities, and equity position at the end of the period. It also provides other relevant information to the management as a basic for decision making, for planning, and for controlling the operations of the business. The second branch is known as cost accounting. And the purpose of this branch of cost accounting is to ascertain the cost of a product, or the cost of an operation, or the cost of a project, and the costs that are incurred for carrying out various activities. It also assists the management in controlling the costs. The necessary data and information are gathered from financial and other sources as well. And speaking about the third branch, which is management accounting, its aim is to assist the management in taking the correct policy decisions and to evaluate the impact of these decisions which are taken and their actions. The data required for this purpose are drawn from accounting and from cost accounting. The fourth branch is inflation accounting. It is concerned with the adjustment in the values of the assets and of profit in light of changes in the price level. In a way, it is concerned with the overcoming of limitations that arise in a financial statement on account of the cost assumption, that is, recording of the assets at their historical or their original cost, and the assumptions of stable monetary unit. The fifth branch is the human resource accounting. It is a branch of accounting which seeks to report and emphasize the importance of human resources in a company's earning process and the total assets. It is concerned with the process of identifying and measuring the data about human resources and communicating this information to the parties which are interested. In simple words, it is accounting for people as organizational resources. And that is about the human resource accounting branch of the accounting. Thank you.